Okay, Happy New Year, everybody. It's Armchair Chef. I didn't get to make my chicken wings last night, so I decided to take a look at about 4 videos online. And so now I decided what I'm going to do. I've got my air fryer over here. I'm preheating it just for about 3 minutes on 380. And I decided to use the flour method because I watched a guy do 6 different methods, and this is the one that got the best rating. And so I had pre-soaked the wings in the Panda Express sauce in the refrigerator for about 2 days. So they're nice and marinated. That's what I did with my chicken legs that I made the recipe on. I had dry rubbed those and put them in the fridge like overnight so that the flavor would go into it. So I'm kind of reminiscent of shake and bake. So I use Ziploc bags for a lot of things. So I just put it in a Ziploc bag and let it marinate overnight. The Panda Express sauce has, you can see, has the little red pepper, so it's the one that's a little bit spicier. I threw the bottle away. It's not the orange sauce, it's the other one. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do them all at once because my fryer's not that big. So I have to mix up the flour. I used all-purpose flour, some pink Himalayan salt, plain old black pepper, didn't even crack it myself. I had a little bit of this left in the bottle, so I used what was left. Roasted chipotle garlic. So now I can throw that bottle away. I like it when something gets used up. It makes me feel good when I can throw something away because it's all gone. And I'm gonna pre-treat the pan with this coconut spray. So let me mix up the flour. And there's no quantities. I just put some in here so that I could coat the wings. So I'm not gonna mix the drums and the wings because they're 2 different sizes. The drums might take longer than the wings, so I'm gonna do one and then the other separately. I've kind of learned that a little bit, to cook light things together so they cook the same. Hopefully there's enough. Oh my goodness, there's not many wings. Oh wow, there's only 4 little drumettes. I mean, there's 4 little wings. Well, I guess I'll leave those together and cook those. Okay, well, yeah, let me get these coated in the flour. Well, I guess that's a good thing if you don't like the halves, the flats. They call them flats. If you don't like the flats, then that was a good thing. I guess I should show you what the chicken is that I used. I got these sort of on sale somewhere. It's more of I got them at Winco. And it was the Just Bare, supposedly kind of I guess a healthier version or whatever. This is what they had. I think each package was like six or $8. Doesn't say on it. Yeah, so they're no antibiotics, whatever. I'm not that worried about it because I'm not like eating 100 pounds of it. I'm only eating like 32 ounces, so I don't worry so much about having organic things. What I've noticed is when things are recalled because of salmonella, it's because it's organic. So I usually don't eat organic just for that reason. Uh-oh. Let's slip back in here. Shut the door before everything falls out. Okay. All right, I pre-treated that. Let me spray some of this on there. And we shall kind of tap these off a little bit and lay them in there. Preferably so they don't touch each other. So how's everybody's New Year going? My kids are in California. My son and his wife went to visit her grandmother for celebrate Christmas. And when they get back, we're going to celebrate Christmas. So that'll be nice. That's how I had to do it years ago, because I always worked on Christmas. I always worked on Christmas, so we always celebrated afterwards. And sometimes that was nice because you could go shopping at the sales and you could get more stuff for your money. And so it wasn't always a bad thing. I've never been a stickler for having to celebrate my birthday on that day or a holiday on that day, because it's just a day. It's the feeling and the sentiment that's what's important, and you can have that any day of the year. So anyway, that's just my opinion. And it also served its purpose because I worked all the holidays. Okay, so now they didn't give this a little spritz in the video, but I've seen them do this, so I'm going to give it a little spritz because I worry about the flour not cooking and having a nasty flavor. So I'm going to give it a little spray. Dampen it a little bit. And the temperature we put it in for, first round, is 380 for 15 minutes. And so that's what it goes for the first round. And then when that one's done, you open it up, flip them over, and you do 400 for 5 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll be back when it's ready to turn them. Okay, well, the beeper went off. Let's take a look and see. Oh, looks like my flour burnt. Well, that doesn't make me feel good, unless it was the spray that burnt. I don't know. Let's turn these over. See what happens. Something looks like something burnt. It might even be done. Maybe it was the spray. Maybe I shouldn't have sprayed it. Well, I guess the next batch, maybe I won't. And we'll see if they turn out better. Let's set this one to, it's supposed to be 400 for 5 minutes. And we'll see how that goes. And then I will do the next batch, but I'm not gonna spray them. And we'll see if they turn out black. Okay, we'll be back. Well, this is almost done. Probably just has a few seconds left. I'm gonna go ahead and get these ready to go in, since it'll be nice and hot. And I'm not gonna spray them. And we shall see how they turn out. Let's throw out this one. Leftover juice. Did this have chicken on it? No, this is where I'm putting the chickens coming out. Okay. And we'll put these in. Well, it should be done. I'm going to pull it out. Oh, well, this side burnt too. Okay, well, see, I'm not sure. Maybe I won't put them in so long. I just don't know. I didn't spray that side. You see, those I use for raw chicken. I got some more here that I can use for not raw chicken. So we will put these on here. Okay. So what do you think? Less amount of time? Do you think that would make it burn less? Do you think it was the flour? Because the guy on TV did the same time and his stuff didn't burn like this. So, do not know. Let's get these in here. I'm just going to do it as is. The girl sprayed hers. Shh, that's me. The girl sprayed hers. So maybe I'll just do less time. Maybe my air fryer's better than hers. Maybe that was the problem. So let's get these in here, and we'll do less time. I'll just do 10 minutes this time. I will do 10 minutes instead of 15, since it seems to be cooking very quickly. And I'm not going to spray it. And we'll see how these turn out. Okay. And I'm not overfilling them. So it is preheated, so we'll do the 380. But we'll do 10 minutes, okay? No, did I do 10? Oh, I did 15. Let me do 10. Let me do 10. And I don't like them wet, so I won't be putting a sauce on them. I do like them dry because I take them to work in my lunch, and I don't like a lot of mess. They do smell good, and I'm sure they are good. And I might take a dip for them. I have some bottled salad dressing, some ranch probably. I'll stick some of that in a container and take that. So let's wait for the next batch to come out. And I'm not cooking anymore, so I'm going to be disposing of this flour. And this is all raw chicken, so I won't be needing that. Okay, I will see you on the other side. Okay, let's see what the next batch looks like. Well, there's still flour. There's still flour left on it, which is not what I wanted. And they are brown. It's got to be the flour burning. Let's turn them over. And they don't look as bad. Now, I'll probably sauce these up when I eat them since they look like they're burnt. I didn't taste one yet to see if it tastes burnt. Oh, this didn't happen when he used flour. So maybe I'll have to mention it to him on his video to see what he suggests I do. Or I guess I could Google it. How do you keep flour from burning when you're air frying, you know? They don't look as bad as that, though. So I am only going to put it in for just a few minutes. But I'm not going to do 500 or 400. I'm going to do the same 380. Just 5 minutes. I guess I should try one and see. Let me try one. See what that tastes like. Well, it doesn't taste burnt. It could be the seasoning. It could be the spray. For all the 2 days that I soaked it, there's not a lot of flavor. I guess that you almost have to sauce them to get any flavor. So, I mean, I'm not going to throw them away. Definitely going to eat them. But yeah, I'll probably take something to dip them in. Some ranch or blue cheese. I think I have blue cheese. Okay, I'll be back one more time just to see how the other ones turned out. Okay. Okay, now that's much better. Take a look at that. Not burnt. So that might be the ultimum, the optimum. I still think it's the flour that burnt. So on the next batch, I have another package. I'm not going to use flour. I might try something different because he did use cornstarch. Actually, I'll link his video. And then there's a girl's video I watched. I'll link them both down there so you can take a look for yourself. But he tested 5 or 6 different things. Cornstarch, baking powder, breadcrumbs, flour. Did he do another one? I think he did plain. He did them with and without sauce, too, a taste test. And the flour ended up being the best. That's why I chose the flour. But, I don't know. I actually listened to it. I watched it with the sound off, so I might have missed something. All I did was watch what he was doing because I was watching something else on my TV. And I just watched what he was doing. So I could have missed something. It wouldn't be unlikely. So, okay, these appear to be juicier. So I'm thinking the time is better. Cutting this back to a total of 15 minutes is better than doing the whole thing. That's something that I've learned. So we will do that next time. Yeah, there's a pretty good difference there. So, okay. Thanks for watching. If you have any tips, if you have anything that you do that you like, it turns out better for you because, yeah, I always try something new. It's hit and miss. So, thanks for watching. And thank you. Happy New Year. Be safe, please. It's still crazy out there, especially back east. Watch your weather reports, please. It's still scary out there.